guys, it's Robin. You see on my left shoulder, this is the Washington Pike Presbyterian Church, and this is like one of the earliest churches established in this area in East Knox County area. Most of the settlers came from Virginia, Scotch Irish. I know that when we talked about some of the earlier pioneers that had settled in this area, the president, or the founder actually, of Blount College, which is now UT, that is buried in the other cemetery downtown with James White, William Blount, Reverend Samuel Carrick. He's the one who settled this area here, and it's named after actually George Washington, who had just recently died a year or two before they came over into this area. So today we are going to go through the older part, and if we have time, don't make it such a long video, and I'm sorry about that. If we have time, we will do the newer one, but today I've got some tricks that I'm going to try. Of course, we've got our bottle of water if I can't read any graves, but also I got a tip that you can use shaving cream. So you know, it's just soap, so it's not going to hurt the stone, and of course we'll rinse it off afterwards. But if you use shaving cream, it will go into the cracks, and you are supposed to be able to read it. So I haven't tried it, so we'll go ahead and get busy and see what we've got and who we can find here. But I hope you don't get bored, and this video will not be so long, but I can't help it if I go through every stone. So just bear with me, and I appreciate y'all watching. Be sure to like and subscribe and share with your friends, and we will get started right now. Thanks. Let's see what we got. We'll start right here, very first one. And you can see that we're going to go all the way down. And the older part's actually a big part. But we've got Webster. You see that one? I hope so. I'll not shout out the dates if I think that maybe you can read them. This is another Webster. I hope you guys can see that. The sun's kind of shining in some of the area, but I wanted to get this done fast and not be so long with it. I'll walk fast, but then I will hold I will hold the camera on here a little longer. Oh wow, okay, we got 3 right here in a row. And we got Suda Hall, George Hall, and James Hall. 1861. The middle, George has just got I guess a death date, 1897. And James died in 1917. So, I'm sure that they was probably early settlers. And okay, here's a it's a Marion A. Hall. 1892 to 1957, and he was a veteran of World War I. Okay, now you can see we can't hardly see that one, but I'm gonna try not to do this one just yet. I'm gonna see if I can find one that's even worse, because I can read it, so hopefully you can too. Oh, look at this one. This was a big stone. All right, here's a perfect example that we can use the shaving cream trick. And you guys let me know what you think. Can you go ahead and, I'm just gonna hold the camera here and let Greg put the shaving cream on here, because I can't read it. Let's see how well this works. Of course, we will rinse this off and not leave it, but it's just, well, I'd like the name if that's possible. Okay, there you go. Now, rub it in there. That should be plenty.
No, rub it with your hand instead of that. There you go. Oh, you know what? It's actually working. If we can get the big gobs, get it right over there. I can already tell her name is Clara. Yeah, we know that. Clara. Okay, Clara K. Wise. See, look at that, guys, how well that showed up. What an awesome trick. She is the wife of D.H. Collins, 1876 to 1902. Wow. There you go. We found a good trick. All right, let's get the other side of the stone, which is probably her husband, no doubt. But we can't see. You know, you can't see anything, but what an amazing idea. Okay, all right, sorry. And then, like I said, once we're done, we'll just take our plain water and rinse that off. But boy, look at there. You can see it. Dan Collins, born April the 10th, 69. And he died in January 1915. I can tell that one. So while Greg rubs that one and Collins, okay. We got Clara Wise and Collins. So I'm going to take this and just go ahead and rinse that back off, which he has a brush too, so you know, that's just as simple as that. But I'm going to let him clean that while I go on ahead. We got Katie Sherrod, and she died in 1919. This one looks like, I think I'm going to have some more shaving cream. Okay, he's busy, so it's Alan, and they was born in 1890, and they died in 1910. And this is a Sherrod, F.M. Sherrod, 1842 to 1925. It's really country, and oh, look at that gorgeous church. Isn't that pretty? It's really country back here off this part of Washington Pike. It's a pretty area. Oh man, we got some older ones here, which Greg has left me. So this person died in 1917. Looks like they was a Norton. This is F.M. Roberts, 1845 to 1904. And that's a D.A. Roberts, 1883 to 1896. This one I think would probably take more than shaving cream, but they died in 1871. That one's really pretty rough. All right. It says Roberts at the bottom, and looks like they was born in 1849 and they passed away in 1891. And I can't tell the first name without Greg doing something, but I had to run back to the car. And on this side is Rebecca Roberts. Okay. 1912. That's when she passed away. And J.M. Roberts, 1842 to 1862. Young man. Trying to figure what's the best way to go about getting these. So you can tell I'm getting into the much older section here. So, according to what I have found out, these are the early settlers in this area that are buried here. And it looks like these are totally gone. Let me look on the other side. Yeah, they're totally weathered away. Yeah, these are early settlers. Their stones are really weathered. Now this one looks like a war soldier. David. I can tell David something. Sorry. 1st Tennessee Cavalry. Company D, maybe. These are too weathered. I don't even Shaving Creek wouldn't get these. Oh, I hate when people look at me while I'm doing this, but whatever. Okay, rock stones. We have a lot of rock stones here. Let's see what this one is. It's had writing at some point. Okay, right here. In memory of infant son of M. and E. Simpson, and he was born and died in 1813. These are old ones. Look at that. Yeah, I see a lot of rock markers. Look at there. There's some. I don't like to do these walkthroughs on a busy road because people think you're ghost hunting. And I hate that. But let them think what they want. I'm just trying to bring out history. Remember, get people's names out there that may have been forgotten. Here's one. Infant of Henry and Nancy Roberts. There's no date on that one. That one looks like Hannah. And I think she was, yep, infant of Henry and Nancy. So they've got 2 babies so far, Henry and Nancy Roberts. There's no date on that at all. Oh, that one had the Tree of Life. And it is Isaac or Isaiah Collins. And I can't read the death or the birth date on that. That one also has a Tree of Life. And it is I don't know. Greg's just totally abandoned me with the shaving cream, so I don't know where he went. But it's a Roberts. William Roberts. The date is worn, it looks like 1832 maybe, for the birthday. Don't know the death date. Well, oops. You can see what's on the ground. I'm stumbling over. Totally worn. Yeah, see that old one? One right here. Let's see who's here. Sarah, Amanda, looks like wife of Alexander Adams, maybe. Adair, maybe it's Adair. I think it is Adair. And she was born in 18 something, but died in 1871. And then here's Alexander, 1812 to 1888 maybe. Not too sure about that one. Martha. I don't know. I see Greg coming, but don't know. Sorry. I told you my videos were primitive. Yeah, these are all Adair's. This looks like Suzanne Adair, 1847 to 1851. That one, there's nothing on it. It's gone. That one's gone. Gone. That's a rock marker. All of these over here are rock markers. Okay, here we go. Let's see what this one is. Alexander Adair Sr. He was born in Virginia, like I said. And he died in 1867. He was 103 years old. His wife, Barbara Faust, his wife's grave's unmarked. That was put in 1962. So, could be any one of these rock markers. Right, Greg. David Adair Sr., born in Ireland about 1730, and he died in 1821. Mary, his wife, died in 1832, and her grave is unmarked also. So, could be any of these, really. Those right there are unmarked. Well, they're marked with rock markers. Oh, let's see. Do you think we can get this one? You want to try? You didn't bring the shaving cream? You got it? Let's see how this does. See what the water does first. Okay, I already see they died. Get the name up top. See that name at the very top up there? Yeah, right there. Looks like Martha. Martha.
Moody?
No, it's not Moody. Portis, no.
Portis.
Port, P-O-R-T-I-S, Portis. Okay, Martha Portis, M. Portis. And she died in 1879. And, what's that say? Age 52?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, she was born about 1827, so.
Okay, then she has a saying, of course it starts with blessed, A.
That's as far as,
Is it R? Okay, it's
that's
a
as far as,
Bible saying.
dead.
Okay. Well, at least we got her name and her date. That's what I wanted. And here's a Mary. Oh my gosh, how would I say that name?
D-I-A-G.
I believe it's an O, ain't it? Yeah. Gotti? 1818 to 1883. This one's on the ground. Okay, I'm gonna go right over here to these. All of these you see around that tree are rock markers. Here. Okay, I'll probably meet you here. Looks like Nancy Meek. She was the wife of, I can't tell the, something Roberts. And she was born in 1827. She passed away in 1910. Is that correct? 1824.
No,
She
1824.
She was born in 1824 and she died in 1910.
Yeah. That's what I said.
Okay. This one, can you just take your brush now and see if you can brush some of that off? I see a Russell H. Nope. I think it starts with a G though. Can you spray a little water on that last name? Is that a B? Nope. No, Roberts. Okay, it is a Robert. Russell Roberts. And the dates are, I think they're weathered off. Yeah, they're weathered off. Look at this little structure right here. That's some old brick. Oh. I wonder who that. Yeah, the walnuts is all over the place. All right. This is Sawyer's, Rebecca Sawyer's, and she's the consort of Colonel John Sawyer, who died in 1811, age 88 years old. So, if you guys are, there's Mary, 1778 to 1805. So yeah, this is the first settlers. John Sawyer, Colonel John Sawyer, departed 86, I think, died in 1881. No, that ain't right. Was he 76? I think he was 76 and he died.
Oh, here it is. On the bottom of that flag.
Yeah, okay, so Revolutionary soldier, John Sawyer's, 1745 and 1831. So, there you go, some first settlers. But a consort, I'm gonna get back to that. She's a consort. So that basically means that, I know a lot of people is kind of confused about that maybe they was just not married or whatever. No, they was probably definitely married. They both had the same last name. But it means that they preceded their spouse in death.
He died before she did.
Yes. So he died and she was the consort. And another thing we found out, that a relic, now the first time I saw that relic name, or they was a relic, was in the other Presbyterian graveyard downtown, the oldest one. And that means they was a widow. So you widows out there, you're also was called a relic back in the time. This is
Josiah Sawyer's.
Josiah Sawyer, 1797.
That's what it looks like.
And he died in 1817.
But look how worn the letters are right here.
Yeah, the letters are worn.
Right
Yeah. Okay. We got Mary. Looks like she was the daughter of Josiah Sawyer, and she was born in 1802 and died in 1870. Look at that pretty tree of life she has on hers. One that's just leaned up. Let's see what's on that. Shaking of hands, which means farewell. And it's too gone. This is quite a big cemetery. That one's got locking all over it. This one is a car. Can't read it. Did you get that one off? Okay, I'm gonna go right here while you try to clean that one off and see if we can read the name. Okay, sorry, I went right by that one. S. Jenny, born 1847, Julia, 1840, and John Harris, 1835. Down here is J.J. Harris, 1810. They're all on this, I'll just here. Okay, on this one is Susan, born 1851. She died in 1851. And N. Drusilla, 1845 was when she was born. R. Eva Harris, 1838. And, okay, this is Harris, born 1816, died in 1872. And I can't read, make that one out. This is another Harris, born in 1837. I think it says Babe. Babe Harris, 1837. Yeah. And down here it says, in memory of Rachel, wife of F.J. Harris, died, no, something of John Myers, born in 1812 and died in 1812. Okay, so child. So this is one more. Monument erected in 1873. So this is the Harris family stone. Did you get that one off? Couldn't get it off. Okay. Some more Harris. Simon. It's like 1831 and I can't tell the death date. Can't tell. This is a Harris, I know that, but I can't tell anything about it unless you want to. That's another Simon. I'm going to put the one thing about doing the shaving cream, it's kind of messy. Okay, 1777. Is that right?
I believe so.
Born, and he died in 1839. Oh, wow. More rock markers. More rock markers. And let's see. We got that one. So let's go back over here. See all those Myers, and it's too weathered. This one, Sawyer's, finger pointing up. Could you see if those are readable for me? That one, it's Isabella, but that's all I can read on her. Rebecca, the wife of Joseph Meek, 1792 to 1870. And that one you can't read. And this is Barbara, first wife of Daniel Bors Sr., 1798 to 1848. She has the farewell sign on hers. Getting a little hot in this jacket here. And can't read that one. Is it Wilson? Woodson? Edmondson? No? I don't know. I'll let him food. I think these are Edmondsons. Can't read them. They're pretty bad. Yeah. These are pretty weathered. some I can read. Martha Edmondson, 1808 to 1877, with the Tree of Life. And let's see, right over here. Oh, look at these tombs. We got William Sawyers, born in May of 1791, and he died in 1867. And his wife Elizabeth Sawyers, born in March 1802 and died in 1865. So I'm going to step back and let you look at these. Pretty cool. Let's see this though. I hate that this one's almost totally gone. John. Let me spray a little water on that last name. I can see John, but I can't see the last name. It's too weathered. I'll take that. Okay, we have a L.G. Easley, daughter of Byron M. and J.M. Burton. L.G. Easley, daughter of Byron. And she's born 1852 and she died in 1874, I think, or 3. Maybe, I can't tell that. Right back over here. Busy little road today. Of course it would be. James W.M. Emmons, son of John and A.M. Sawyers, 1859 to 1861. So much death for the little ones. They just could not handle. No medicine that would be easily cured for us today. Crawford. This is a Crawford, Andrew. And he's born in 1790 and died in 1869, possibly. Did y'all see that one? This is Andrew, also J. Crawford, and he died in 1886, I think. And we got this big office. James Moore Mechanical, 1829, 1903. And I guess M. Malvina McCampbell, 1837 to 1912. On this side is Heather Moore McCampbell. See the date on that one. And nothing on that side. Is anything on that side? Okay. And I will. Sorry if I'm making you dizzy. I'm trying to figure out. This one's got a tree. Right where you need to read it. In memory of Reverend, is that Gordon White? Possibly. Granville, born in Granville, probably North Carolina, maybe?
No, New York.
New York.
1803.
In 1803, okay. Ordained to the office of the Holy Ministry April 8th, 1830. In a bound, born 1830 to 1835 in...
No, that's something else.
No.
Something else.
Oh, that might help a little bit. Yeah, okay. Would you put that on spray? He died in 1863. There we go. So...
He was ordained in
1830 to 1835 in...
Oh, labored.
Okay.
Something. 1835 in the ministry of the Sabbath school.
Okay. Agent.
Yeah.
Something to Washington and Strawberry Plains. He did die in 1863.
Yep.
So that's Reverend Gordon S. Let me see it better there. There we go. Popped out then. Gordon S. White. All right. I wonder if he was kin to James White. Okay, I'm going to shed my jacket. And no. Can't read that one. Yeah, that one's too weathered. Okay. Let's go on over here. These are kind of upside down. That's a Francis. You got your brush? Did you brush that off for me? Harris. Francis Harris, 1858 to 1928. This one is such a pretty little unique stone. It's like an orchid on top, but you can't read it. Oh, this one looks old. Elizabeth, wife of Jacob Harris, born in 1820 and died in... It's broken. Ah. Ooh, here's Jacob Harris, born 1818, died in 1897, I think, yeah. And here is Elizabeth Harris, 1818, and died in 1882. That may be Richard Harris, 1810 to 1881. And nothing on that side. Okay. That looks like a veteran stone, but it is about had it. Maybe Greg can scrape some of that off with his... He's allergic to the stuff on there, so he has to wear gloves. Yeah.
Yeah, it's military.
It is military. I thought it looked like one. Boy, it's about gone though. Look at that, guys. It is just about totally gone.
I wonder if this Presbyterian church has a registry of the graves.
You know, they might. We'll look that up. Behind them is Belle Rutherford, James Rutherford, and let me wipe this one off a little bit. This one is Grace Rutherford Knapp, 1889 to 1940. Louis Nance. Oh, we can't see for my... There we go. And let me get this grass off of this one. Okay, W. Jeff Rutherford, 1901 to 1943. Let's see some more rock markers. You got him? That's the Rutherford family stone. Another big Rutherford stone. Thomas J, 1844-1925. His wife Mary Jane, 1845-1926. And I think I said his death date wrong, but it's 1925. And big stone here. Rachel Clapp Sawyers, 1842 to 1923. William Clapp, 1839 to 1910. Step back. That one's fell over. And we'll go right here to these big ones. Let's see who we got. Cordia Howe, wife of Franklin Roberts, 1857 to 1922. No problem reading these. And on the top it says sister, 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 and I think brother. So Martha Roberts Fulton, wife of John Fulton, 1850-1931. Alice Roberts, daughter of Henry and Nancy, 1860 to 1929. Arminda Roberts, 1847 to 1915. And then Mark Roberts, 1857 to 1915. Okay, whoa. They died a few days apart. Oh, how sad. How sad. You know the old saying, you heard it, I'm sure you have, of how people, you know, in a family when they die, it comes in threes. I've kind of seen that to be true a lot of times. It hates that. Nancy Johnson, 1802 to 1894. It must be her husband, Thomas, 1801 to 1868. Johnsons. And I've done that one. I'll go over here and do this one. Aaron, Nellie, and Alan. Not a very old one. These cars never quit coming by over here. This one says Cole. And it's a family stone, and I see a bunch of them right here. But I'm gonna have to get Greg to come and... Hey, can you clean these off? Well, I just need them wiped, please. Sorry for the traffic, guys. But this stone is a Cole. And these are, if you can just scrape them off so I can see some names. You don't have to clean them.
Yeah, I'm out of water.
Oh, you're out of water?
Yeah.
Okay.
I got that good.
Lucille Cole, 1900 to 1989. All right. What's that one? Martha Webb Cole, 1877 to 1868. 1968, sorry. And we got another one here. Boy, that one's really covered up. Thomas Lamar Cole, 1866 to 1944. And this one, I don't know if this one belongs, but we'll try. Yeah, it's a Cole. And it is... You have to pull it with your hands. Loris Cole, 1897 to 1983. Alright.
I got that military stone. I'm gonna read it.
Okay. I'll get back there to that military stone in just a second. There we go. There's another Cole. You guys can see that. Please just pause the video if I go too fast for you. Oh, this one's upside down. But it is Isabel Shop, 1886, 1945. And this one, let me get some done. Susanna Booher, 1855 to 1936. Sproul Adair, David Sproul Adair. Can I have your little broom, please? I can't read these. Okay, these are turned around backwards. We have Manola Dameron, Armstrong. Oh, sorry. 1895 to 1946. And then, can you get that one for me too, please? gonna have to start bringing me a one too. Scrape them off. It's another Dameron. Must be her husband. And it is, what's his name? Oh, well, it's a Lillian. Lillian Dameron, 1896 to 1940. Okay. Madget, William Maurice, and Margaret L. Madget. And there we got a Cora Thompson. And I'm going to go back here real quick where Greg had cleaned off the military stone. See if we can read it. Because I sure do like to shout their names out. Especially being close to Veterans Day. Well, you know. Okay. This is a sergeant. I still can't read it. 30th F, Tennessee. I can't read his name. Maybe you guys can. But I do see a yellow jacket close. I can't read his name. Is it Harris? Oh, it's this guy. Richard M. Harris. Okay. Sergeant Richard Harris then.
Company F.
And I see a, be careful. See that?
I see it.
And that's one thing you also need to look for. Besides holes, snakes, spiders, look for yellow jackets because they like to get in the ground. You step your foot in a hole and then a bunch of yellow jackets, you're hurting. Nancy is the wife of Henry Roberts. And I can't tell, 1818 to 1895. 1895, okay. See, there's a tree around it, so this one's down. There's a Roberts. Sibila. Pretty name. Robert W. Roberts, 1888 to 1938. These are too weathered. They died in 1932. Well, that one did, and this one I can't tell. 1891 maybe. I thought she was out of water.
I was too.
1881 to 1932. Can't see the first name though, can you? Up there, yeah. What's it say?
Lenore? No.
Oh, Leo? No, I don't know.
Can't tell.
That was really hard to tell.
Let's look at this.
That's okay. Let's see here. Get this. There's one in there I can't get to. Franklin Roberts, 1835 to 1903. He served in the Confederate War. Is that right?
Civil War.
Civil War.
Company C, 1st Tennessee Cavalry.
This monument, what's it, honors a soldier who fought to save the Union. Father, unto thy hands I commend my spirit. Okay. So that Robert, Civil War. John Fulton and Mary Roberts Fulton, 1839. He was also a veteran of the Civil War. He served in Company D, 2nd Regiment, Tennessee Cavalry, USA. And there's his wife. She died in 1850. That's a big stone, big pretty stone. All right. Here is a Will F. Roberts, 1863, 1915. His wife, Ida Ellis Roberts, 1867, 1940. Big, pretty stone also. Let's see. Let me go around here. Can I have your brush? Can I have the brush? Thank you. All right. M. Elizabeth Thompson. Don't I think I have to read the rest of them because they're so bold. So bold. Here's a Catherine Thompson, wife of D.B. Booher. Is that how you say that? Booher? Get out of the way. There we go. And there's the Thompson family marker. I see a Madgett, William, Maurice, Madgett, and Margaret L. And okay, here's some more of the Thompsons. Dora and Charles. Looks like he died in 1855. Oh, he was born in 1855. John A. And that tombstone. It's 1824 to 1890. This one, they passed away in 1914. It looks like a John W. or John N. Roberts. Can't read the one beside it. Sarah Dane Wood, wife of John Adair. And here's John Adair, veteran of Civil War, 1st Tennessee Cavalry. Just that way. Huh? Emma, daughter of J.P. and S.C. Adair, 1884 to 1902. This unreadable, that one is. Yeah, and there's the infant son, to 1892. William, son of J.P. and S.C. Adair, and he died
He was born 1881.
in 1889. I know it's kind of hard to read, but we're under a tree too. You can see there's a marker that's broke. David's son, oh, they lost a lot of children. A lot of children. How sad. David Adair, 1806 to 1887.
Maybe that was his dad.
And Dr. F. M. Roberts, 1833 to 1898. It says Our Father. So,
That's that guy up there.
okay. I'll get this one here. And that's the Adair stone. Alright, we got, looks like a Lucinda, but I'm not sure. Duncan. She was 1896 to 1916. 1888 is when they was born. I can't tell when they died. And I really can't even tell the name. Duncombe? Yeah, it's another Duncombe. It's okay. Go right here. B.J. Duncombe, 1861, and his wife Mary Boer, 1922. They don't have a death date for him. There's the Boer, and that's a beautiful stone. Isabel and Daniel, 1813 to 1888, and 1804 to 1892. Boy, that is a beautiful stone. I like that. And I think I got that one. Okay. Well, no, that's in the Boer family stone. I didn't get the Henshaw. There's Henshaw, Chambers, Haynes. There's a Haynes. And Curtis Ray Haynes. I'm going to get over here next to the road while there's nothing coming. Just a moment. And it's Charles Collins, born in 1872, died in 18... I don't know. Can't tell the death date on that. All right, so let me get this one. John Hirsch? I don't know. Born at Albert, what is that? Alberotha. I don't know what that is.
He was born in Germany.
He was born in Germany in 1815. Okay. And he died in 1892. John Hirsch. Is that Hirsch?
Hurst.
Hurst. Okay. All right. I know we're going up on an hour now, and I don't think I'll get the newer part. I'm going to keep going doing some of these older ones real quick, what I can do. So we can just make this one video. There's Nettie Zachary, 1875, 1926. I'm going to go right over here and get W.M.G. Bean and his wife S.L. Bean. I think y'all can read that. It's 1838, 1907, 1847 to 1932. And that one I can't read. Nope. We got Wise, Viola, and George. There's another veteran stone right there. See if he can scrape that off till we can read it. This is a Dugan, Daniel P. Dugan and Rebecca Almeida Cole, his wife. He was born in 1855. She was born in 1858. Looks like somebody's tried to put 1936 on his death date, and she died in 1926. Okay, we got that one. And Viola Turner, the wife of T.L. Platt. You know, Turner is a really common name I've seen. I don't believe I've went to one graveyard yet, other than the old one downtown. I can't read these. That didn't have a Turner. It's such a common name. There's Burton. And this one's covered up. You can't get to it, Burton. And you got part of it? Okay, let's see what you got. Can you tell?
First name is C-A-N-U-H.
C-A-N-U-H. Cannon.
Duncan.
Cannon Duncan. Cannon. That's a common name back then. See, Tennessee Infantry.
Company E, 2nd Tennessee Infantry.
Company E, 2nd Tennessee Infantry. Born
1820 something.
1820. Looks like 5 to me. Not sure. Not sure. Okay. So now Greg is definitely out of water, so can't get to it. Can't read that one. Got that one. That one's down in the ground. These are a little newer. Can't read this one. It's Lola Beeler Thompson, 1898 to 1989. Huh. All that switched around, the numbers. This looks like Walter Steele Thompson, Ella Mae Thompson, Warman. It's another Warman. Harold Warman. Here's his death dates. This is a Gooch. Jane Smith Wagner and Hortense Acuff Wagner. And then we're going to go right over here to these little ones right here. They look pretty old. Let me get these first, please. Ellis Evelyn, 1913. I can't see her death date or his. William Ellis. She died in 1996. And I think he died in 1970. Okay, 1970. All right. His wife, Ida Boer Ellis and W.T. Ellis. A big stone. Martha Wiseman Parks. William Bean. Hardin Thomas and Bertha Ola Bean. Faust. And here's a woodman of the world. J.T. Faust, 1866 to 1925. I'll just let you look at that pretty stone there. You can see the plaque, Woodsman of the World. You can see ivy growing up. It's cool. Really cool stone. Isa Nola Faust, 1871 to 1934. And here's my favorite with the little angels. Look at that, like they're watching over. And it is W.D. and something Anderson.
1926.
James. I see James Anderson. Okay, 1926 to 1929. Just a child. Oh. But I love these little stones like that. Okay, so I go on. I see Thompson. I'm not going to get all of these, guys. And I'm sorry. I'm going to go back over this way. Try to hit some more of these older ones. Because right now we're getting into newer ones. But I will call out some names for you. Got Newberts. This must be a child. See the little lamb. It says Newbert on the bottom, but these are really, this is a Newbert also. But it's really worn. Smith. And here's another one. Our mother. Let's see how big this one is. Molly E., the wife of R.H. Johnson. Born in 1876 to 1916. 15. R.H. Johnson, 1870 to 1953. And look here. That's unusual. Bennett Johnson, 1897 to 1897. So it's just a few months old baby. But that's a really cool little cemetery. Oh, you got something there? Ain't nothing there. There's nothing there. Oh, yeah. Can't read it, though. I think it's probably parents' names. It's weather. Solomon Johnson, 1833 to 1880. That one, I cannot read nothing but the William Johnson. Yeah, that one's too warm. I don't know if I got this one or not. It's a George W. Shipe, he was born in 1828. And I know I see stuff at the bottom, but you can't read it, and then there's no death date, but there's Melinda Jane Chanberry, born in 1830 something, and Andrew Shipe, wife of Andrew Shipe, I guess, 1857 to 18. Wait a minute, what? Looks like they died in 1835. I don't know. You guys tell me what that says. That's weird. Okay. Elizabeth, wife of John Smith. Let's see that. I don't think I got this one right here. I know I've missed a lot of them, but if I see that I can't read them at all, this is a stair. 1893 is when they died, so I don't know if it's a child's grave or what. I'm going to go right over here, get just a few more. Hopefully this has helped some of your ancestry. See a Mildred Roberts Phillips over there. Webster's. Some more Johnson. And then this one's got a big anvil on the top. So that tells me what his profession was. It is A.M.C. Johnson. 1835 to 1904, Mary Rhodes, his wife, 1828 to 1909. So he must have been a blacksmith, right? And that's another Johnson. Can't read it, but it's 1859 to 1911. So, guys, let's see this little one right here. Beulah, daughter of Cora? No, I don't know, but it's a cute little stone. 1913, a few days old. Just a few days old. And this is Elizabeth Clapp, 1841 to 1925. Here's a military stone. Faust, William Faust, Tennessee private, first class, U.S. Army, World War I, 1898 to 1914. All right. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to make this one, cut it on short. I got most of them on this side that are the oldest ones, I think. The other side, you can tell they are pretty newer, and I don't think I'll get them. I can always come back. John Ingram, 1839 to 1929. There's a Summy. Looks like Donnie. Is that Donnie? And Minnie. And there goes Laura and John. This is an old one. This is a Franklin Ghost, 1897 to 1931. And let me look at this one right here. Oh, it's gone. Okay, I think I hit most of the older ones. It's took over an hour. Sorry, I apologize. I hope y'all enjoyed this. We will try new things on some stones. Like I said, I don't like to try stuff that would damage stones by no means. But if you're looking for some old history off of Washington Pike in East Knoxville, Tennessee, this was some of the early settlers. And like I told you before, the Reverend Samuel Carrick that founded this area church, you know, the religious part. He is buried in the Presbyterian church graveyard in the old city downtown, and you guys can look at that video. It's already up. That is the oldest cemetery in Knoxville, Tennessee. So with that said, I'm done, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Share, subscribe, like, I'd appreciate it. You know, once I get some of these older ones out of the way, I'll come back and do some newer ones for you, because you know, I know a lot of people can't get out and would like to see it the way it is live, so I'll try to do that later. But yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.